Hello and welcome back to Macatthemovies. Today I'm going to be sharing with you all the films I picked up on my second run of the Barnes&Noble 50% off Criterion Collection sale. But first I'm going to get a sip of coffee. It's piping hot. My best buddy Chasers went to Buc-ee's and he and his son picked out this Buc-ee's mug for me. They know I love coffee and they picked me up a nice mug. That I will use and use again until I can't use it anymore. Like most things. But anyway, you're not here to talk about coffee. You're here to talk about Criterion Collection films and what I picked up. So we're going to start out, and all of these are in black and white, which are a plus in my book. I've never gone through a Criterion Collection sale and picked up all just black and white films. I was hoping to get one silent film, but they didn't have it. And if they did have it, I was going to get one colored film. But again, they didn't have that either. So I wanted to get, I think it's Safety Last is the movie. I wanted to get that one. And then I wanted to get Thief. But they didn't have either one of those. So I was just looking around. And one of these movies, which I'll talk about, was one that I've been looking for a while. But every time I go into a Barnes & Noble, they don't have it. And I kind of like that hunt for something in the wild. It's one thing to get the 50% off Criterion's flash sale. And you can kind of go through and chances are they're going to have it. You can just pick whatever you want. But it's another thing to actually find it in the wild. And I like doing that. It's a bit of the hunt. But starting out with, we have Spine number 7. And that is A Night to Remember. This is the film, an early film about the Titanic. It's from 1958. I remember checking this one out when I was a really little kid. My mom was watching it, and there's just this one scene, and to my knowledge, it's from this movie. This is the only movie I can think of that's like this, but I believe they're all like a group of people are in the ship, and as it's sinking, and I'm probably thinking of something else. I don't know, but it reminded me of this, and I guess some people get turned around trying to escape the Titanic. But I picked that one up. I wanted to give that one another go. Next up, and this was the one that I couldn't really find anywhere that I was hoping to find out in the wild. It's a Hitchcock film. And it seems like I always see people pick it up, or they talk about having picked it up. And my Barnes & Noble's never had it, and I didn't want to pass this one up before going to, the next Hitchcock film I want to get in the collection. But this one is Spine number 137. That is Notorious. This is one I've been wanting to check out for a little while. I feel like this is probably in the same realm as Akiru. Not that it is any relation to it, but this was like I was looking for Akiru, and I finally picked that one up, and its cover is like, let me see if it's just right here. I think it's fairly, here it is. So Akiru, it has that like iconic cover, the man in the park on the swing. And this, like, when you get to this scene in the film, it is just beautiful. It's just absolutely beautiful. But, this film, in a sense, I guess, like, that image is the iconic image from this film. So, I've heard really great things about this film, but a lot of folk talk about that iconic image just kind of being emblazoned in their head. So, I'm looking forward to that one, and I need to rewatch this one. So, I like to watch that one around Christmas time. Next up, we have Spine number 138, and that is Akira Kurosawa's Rashomon. I checked this one out from the library years ago, and I loved it, but I have yet to revisit it. So I picked that one up this go around. I saw that I was kind of following a trend, and then of black and white films, and then when I was going for the next movie I'm going to show you, I came across this one, and it became one of those, I want to get one or the other. Like, I really want to get this one, but the other one I really want to get. My cat's playing in the Barnes&Noble bag. She found a way to make a little nest out of it. But I wanted to pick up Rashomon and revisit that one. I really enjoyed it when I did watch it. So I wanted to give it a go. And this next one, it was, when I looked into it, it had more like horror vibes to it in some aspects. And that's kind of what I wanted. I love horror movies. So I was going after that initially until I stumbled over Rashomon. But that is Unibaba. I wanted to check this one out. This one looks absolutely amazing. I checked out, like I was going through, and I've seen this cover before a bunch of times. I've heard everyone in the Criterion community talk about this film, and I saw it. It was like hiding behind another movie, and I was like, oh, okay. And, I picked it up, and I was like, you know what, I'll give this one a go. I watched the trailer, things like that, looked into it, of course, read the back, but this is Spine 226. But this looked absolutely fantastic. So I really wanted to check this one out and give it a go. So I'm looking forward to this one. And then last but not least, I picked this one up from Amazon, actually. It was one I was going to get from the Barnes&Noble sale, but Amazon had the DVD for like $9, and I couldn't pass up the deal. So I picked that up, and that is The Beatles, A Hard Day's Night, Spine number 711. So I've been wanting to watch this one for a little while now, and I am definitely a Beatles fan over the Stones. So I was definitely looking forward to get this. That, and I just got the Beatles Get Back. So I feel like this would be good to accompany that. So while I'm in the middle of watching that, I'll throw this one on. Maybe today, I don't know. It seems like a good, it's a bright enough but drizzly day out. So I'll probably throw this one on and see how that strikes me. But anyway, that's what I picked up. So jot down in the comments below, what did you pick up? Or were there any movies that you were out there looking for and they didn't have them? Jot those down too. Those are always great recommendations, to have those just lost movies you can't ever find anywhere. Yeah, because I like to, again, find them out in the wild, the thrill of the hunt. So I enjoy that. Again, I could go on the flash sales, or I could go on Barnes & Noble's website and find these just as good, just as easy. But, I don't like doing that. I did that for, like, during quarantine and stuff like that. I went completely crazy during quarantine because there was nothing to do. So I just bought a lot of movies. And that really boosted my collection. That I didn't expect my collection to grow that quick in such a short amount of time. But because you're stuck at home with nothing to do, that kind of happens. That, and I wasn't spending money on gas, so that ended up just going right into my Criterion collection. So anyway, that's what I got. Again, comment down below what you picked up or what you were hoping to find and they didn't have. And smash that like button and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to let you know when I have new and exciting videos coming your way. And thank you for stopping by. And as always, be good to one another, and I will see you next time. Bye.